has maintenance mode been like a year and a half after reaching my goal? Hey folks, my name's Allie. Let's get started. Welcome to our little Christmas corner. We got our stockings, some candles, and a tree. P.S. Don't go spend $50 on a tree skirt. Just get like a throw that your grandma has and gave you and throw it around the bottom of your tree. So let's talk about maintenance mode. I've said in the past that I do not think that I am an expert on maintenance mode. However, when it comes to just major weight loss, I do feel like I can talk about that because I used to weigh 320 pounds. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, and I lost 170 and I hit my goal weight of 150 a year and a half ago. And I have been 3.5 years now eating a ketogenic lifestyle. So when I hit my goal, I started making these videos in the summer of 2017. And that's right when I hit 150. And I'll be honest, and I know it seems like I make these videos and I'm such an expert about, or I want to be an expert about what I'm talking about. But I feel like I kind of have to confess, and it's, I feel a little embarrassed about it, but for the past year or so, after last, holiday season, last Christmas, last Thanksgiving, I have been up and down. And I know it's water weight, but I have been up and down 10 pounds every couple weeks. And like I said, I know it's water weight. I know that, I'm not going to gain 10 pounds of fat in a weekend if I go out on date night, or, if I eat a lot for Thanksgiving. I'm still eating keto. I'm still, maintaining that low carb lifestyle. But I just see this constant shift in my weight. It could be 4 pounds in a night, or it could be, if I go out, or if it's the holiday season and I eat, 2, big days worth of food. I can go up 10 pounds in 2 days. And so it's just, I've gotten into this cycle where I'm finding that on the weekends or on the holidays, I'll eat a lot, keto-friendly foods, but I'll still overeat. And then I'm trying to just bring it back down throughout the week. And I find that it's easier to lose it throughout the week because I'm on my work schedule. I wake up and I'm skipping breakfast at the moment just because I'm not hungry, because my biggest meal is dinner. So I'm not hungry in the morning. So I skip breakfast, I eat a little lunch, and then I come home and I have a big dinner. And that's, 5 days a week. And I can follow it because I'm on the same sleeping schedule. And it's something that I can do throughout the week easily. But then once Friday hits, maybe it's date night, or maybe it's, coworkers want to go out, or maybe there's a party that I want to go to. Allie will overeat, not on non-keto foods, but if there's wine, maybe she'll have a few extra glasses of wine, which are carby. Wine is one of the carbier alcohols that we on keto can drink. And so I always see in the weekend, I go up maybe 4 or 5 pounds. And like I said, if that happens 2 nights in a row, maybe I'll go up 10 pounds over a weekend. And then I spend the rest of the week trying to lose it and burn it off. And I know, like I said, it's water weight, but still it's frustrating. So I think there are 3 reasons why this is happening, and why I think that for me, losing the major weight over the course of 2 years was so much easier to maintain rather than maintaining my goal weight. And I'll just say here, for my height and my build and everything, 160 is still a good BMI for me. It's just, I want to stay at my goal of 150. That's when I feel like I'm at my best. That's what I bought all my clothes for, was 150. So I just want to be at 150. And I know that sounds crazy, but that's just the way that it is. So the first reason I think that this is happening to me is because when I was losing weight, I was so motivated. Oh my goodness, like nothing could get me to overeat on calories or overeat on carbs at all. Throughout most of my weight loss, I never went over 20 grams of carbs. Now it's on a weekend, maybe I'll go up to 30, 35 on a random Friday. And of course that bumps up that water weight because my body is not used to that throughout the week. And so just that motivation, losing weight, going from, 320 to 300 to 275, boom, 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 all the way down. It was just so gratifying to see that. And, I really do think that what motivated me at the very beginning of keto, not only because keto just seemed like a no-nonsense, easy-to-follow way of eating, but what really motivated me was that I had really hit rock bottom, and I talked about this in a couple other videos about my weight loss story. I was not in a good place. I just had family issues, financial issues. I was really just unhappy about the way that my body looked, and I think I was getting pre-diabetic. So I was really hitting rock bottom, and I think that was a really big motivator for me. And I think for lots of people who decide that they're finally going to lose the weight and then they do, I think that they had to hit rock bottom, whether it was the loss of somebody in their family that suffered with weight related issues, or whether they got a diagnosis from their doctor about weight related medical issues. I just think that, for lots of us, we have to hit rock bottom. And so now that I've attained my goal, it's almost like that motivation's gone. Like I'm here. And like I said, I haven't really gone up more than like 10 pounds in water weight over the last year or so. And it's not like I've really strayed from what I've been doing to lose the weight. But I find that just the motivation, it's hard to keep. And so I've said in my other videos that you have to have these mini goals along the way. Mini, M-I-N-I. So like for me, I find that my mini goals are now just like, I want to look nice for when the muscle and I go out. Like for example, next week we're going to the ballet and I want to look really pretty and take nice pictures. Like that's my goal that's going to keep me on track, throughout the rest of this weekend and next week. And, after that it's going to be Christmas. And then after that it's going to be New Year's, where I want to look and feel my best. And so I find that my mini goals are helping me throughout this, but still they're not as good motivation because I know now that I can, maybe have a bingey weekend, and then I know that I can lose that. And so it's really created this cycle. I've tried things. I've tried going carnivore, which I do. I do find myself tending towards more carnivore. I have found that vegetables aren't that big of a aspect of my meals anymore. I've definitely cut down on the amount, and I've increased the amount of like cheeses and meats that I'm eating. But that always changes. Sometimes I go through phases in my keto, way of eating. And so right now I'm just tending towards more carnivore. I've made a video about that as well. If you'd like to see it, I'll link it down below. So motivation has kind of died off a little bit. I mean, like I said, I still have my mini goals, but I'm in such a better place that it's like, I don't really have that much motivation anymore. And I know that sounds stupid, but it's true for me at least. Okay, I think the second reason I find maintaining is a lot harder is because there's this social pressure to, revolve our culture around food. And, I'm so blessed that people know about me and my videos and how important this lifestyle is to me and where I came from. And, when I go out with friends and family now, like they know what I can and can't eat basically. And they always try and, accommodate that. I never expect it, but it's always nice when they do, and I appreciate it. But, still though, even if I just overeat on meats and cheeses, like the next day I'll go up like 4 or 5 pounds in water weight just because I'm overeating. Maybe I'm also over drinking a little bit of wine. I like my wine. So just that combination, and then the next day I feel crappy and I feel like I blew it again for this week and I feel like I'm failing. And then I lose it all within like the work week, and then another weekend hits. So there's just like always a social pressure, especially around these holidays. Thanksgiving wasn't so bad. Thanksgiving was okay, but I mean, once you kind of want to celebrate with food. That's what we do. And, culture is just, we celebrate with food because it's good, and we get to sit there and talk to each other, and we're not watching a TV. We're sitting there in front of each other talking to family members and friends, and, we're going to holiday parties, and which I love. Don't get me wrong. I love a good holiday party. But it's just, everything revolves around food. And so, maybe you'll go get breakfast with a family member, and then later on that day, you're not hungry, but it's time to eat lunch for Thanksgiving. And then later on, you got to go to grandma's house for dinner for Thanksgiving. And then the next day at Black Friday, maybe it's kind of a tradition for you and your family to like go get breakfast at, 4 a.m. at Waffle House before you go shopping for all the good sales. So like, that's just, the holidays, and it's frustrating that everything has to revolve around food. A lot of traditions revolve around food. Like I said, I'm still trying to find that balance between being social with food and just sticking to my guns and staying, on the path of eating that I should stay. So, like I've talked about in the past, one time for Mother's Day, we went out and I was just so miserable with the food that I had. I wanted to celebrate Mother's Day and just get like something really good, but I was really trying to be strict to get down to my goal. And so that was no good. But now it's like, I'm trying to enjoy my holidays more. And I'm finding that I'm still frustrated because now I feel bad that I've gained 5 pounds overnight in water weight. So it's all about finding a balance. So that's just what I've been going through recently, especially with Thanksgiving. I think my last reason that maintenance mode has been such a struggle is because I'm trying to live a lifestyle that I have always envied, a lifestyle that I have always just wanted to live, a lifestyle that I would find interesting. And it has to do with social media, and it sounds so stupid. But I want to like go out on a Friday and enjoy life with friends or with the muscle. And I just want to be social, and I want to have lots of friends, and I want to do things that other people have done throughout my life and I've always envied them for. So I want to dress up cute, and I want to go out and have drinks, and I want to go out and, eat like little appetizer finger foods. Because I know some people watching this will say, well, just go out, but don't eat. But, I want to be like that person that can go out and eat finger foods. I like the paninos. I want to go out and be able to eat things and drink things, and it's not that it's non-keto things. I just want to go out and enjoy myself, like everybody else out there that is enjoying themselves. And so, but I just have to realize that those images that I have in my head of, just like people going out that are, beautiful and popular and fun, they also probably have to make up for that throughout the rest of the week too, like I do. And so it's just a reality of, maintaining weight is like you go out, you have your fun, then you got to work it out for the rest of the week. Well, folks, those are just my struggles. Like I said, I am kind of confessing, what I've been doing for the last year when it comes to my weight. I hit my goal a year and a half ago, and it's just been, 10 pounds of water weight every week, up and down, up and down. And it's not that I've gone off keto. It's just that I just want to enjoy life. And I feel like you definitely can enjoy life on keto. Don't get me wrong. We eat really good food. But I want to be social. That's what it is. I want to be social, and I want to go out and live the life that I've always dreamed of living, So that's just how I'm dealing with that. So how do you think you're going to make it through the holidays with all that food that you're going to eat and want to eat? Are you going to stay strict and, remain keto? Are you going to remain keto and just overeat? Or are you going to like totally go off keto? I have not done that. I have definitely always stayed keto, but I've definitely overeaten on keto. But I've never like had like bread or like cake like in 3.5 years. So that's kind of like the line in the sand for me. But let me know, what is your plan for these holidays? Because I know it's so hard when it comes to weight loss and trying to maintain. Let me know if you got tips down below. All right, you guys, that's going to be about it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the background. I had fun doing this. I've always wanted a more minimal tree, and I like the whole clean and cozy aesthetic. So that's what I've been doing for my Christmas decorations. If you'd like to find me on social media, I have a Pinterest, an Instagram, a Facebook, and a blog. All right, you guys, I hope you have a great holiday season. I will see you next time. My name's Allie. Have a good one. Bye. Jingle bells, they're little furry animals. I found these little animals at Target, and so at first they didn't have like these little animals on here, if you can see. But I found them at Target like yesterday, and I was like, that'll just be a great addition, because it did look a little bare, a little too minimal for me. And so these they're fuzzy, they kind of warm it up. I got a little owl. So they're cute, and I'm really pleased with how my Christmas tree came out this year. All right, you guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.